Javy. Hi, priestess. Back at it again with another message for enduring what is 2020. Here at it with my first pick a card for you guys. I've given you 3 selections. We've got the bell here, silver bell, the heart chakra die, which I rolled and landed on number 2, which has its own special significance. And then we have the silver glitter origami crane. Cranes are my favorite. You guys will figure that out. So go ahead, take a deep look, take a deep breath, figure out what it is you associate, which object do you associate most with, and listen to that message. Timestamps will be in the description box. I love you guys. Let's get into it. Alrighty, my bells. You guys pick the bell, and I think there's a special significance in choosing this particular object as well. Bells resonate sound. They change the vibration in a space. They've also been referred to as the instruments of God. They provide peace. They clear minds. They also expel negative energies, and they heal souls. Bells also give whoever is ringing a bell, it gives you this little sense of happiness, and to hear it also gives joy. So that's the little special message I feel like is resonant for bells. And you guys could just be, it's clear you guys are needing, there's a clearing coming, a shift. You guys pulled from the animal spirit deck the frog, which is clear out the clutter. And you're needing to clear out the clutter so that you can get in perfect alignment. This is the Kundalini deck, the Kundalini Oracle deck. And what is it? The Art of Kundalini, excuse me. I love this Oracle deck. I don't have many Oracle decks, but I wanted to pull this for you guys. But you bells are needing to clear out the clutter because there is a shift, there is alignment, there are downloads coming, there's an opening and awakening. And you got the frog spirit. The message, I'm gonna read the protection message. So with the frog spirit, what's weighing on you? What's weighing you down? Is it time for a spiritual and psychic cleansing? Are you overdue for letting go of the voices that surround you? They may have started to get into your head. These voices that bog you down and keep you from leaping forward into a better situation. Let others croak and create their drama while you make space for yourself and for hearing your own thoughts as they arise. Declutter your schedule and stop trying to do it all and then some. Let others manage their own baggage rather than allowing it all to be dumped on you. For your lily pad needs to be clear of others' clutter. Ooh. Your lily pad, I'm going to say that again. Your lily pad needs to be clear of others' clutter. Because Spirit is trying to get you into a divine alignment. Get you into that crystallized, Christ-like ascension type shit that's going on here with you guys that picked this message. Frog Spirit may also come bearing a message about your physical space. Do you hold on to things because you are afraid of losing your energetic connection to the past, to people who are no longer in your life, or to goals you never pursued? Or could you have these items around you because you would feel guilty if you got rid of them? Are your storage and living spaces stuffed with reminders of what you are not, when they should be only holding objects that reflect who you are and aspire to be? If something is no longer making you feel joyful, empowered, and excited, Frog Spirit is telling you to let go and free yourself to leap forward into something new, trusting you will always have what you need. This very much so feels like that the energy of this past Aries full moon. And I mean, we're still like 11, 12 days out from this, wherever you're watching this, but that was a heavy hitter. And it's really important that you guys pay attention to what is energetically causing blocks, what is in your physical surroundings that are causing blocks. I also feel like there is a lot of water energy here. It's important that you get near water if you can, that you maybe even get near a fountain, getting like just leisurely spending time. I want you guys to be able to see the full beauty of this moon card. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. But it's time to clear the clutter out, because in perfect alignment, you are crystal. There's also something here with the body. Clearing out your clutter, clearing out your space. I hear clearing out your fridge, clearing out what it is that you guys are eating, what you're consuming. Maybe a fast, a detox is needed, because there are illusions breaking down. There are secrets coming to light. There are truths coming to light. There are emotional processes that need to be honored. There is misalignment. There is a recalibration, basically, of your instinct and your domesticated selves. Some of you may come into a point where you feel really drained, really weighed down, feeling bogged down. So get ahead of this energy by clearing out the clutter, by detoxing your body, figuring out, maybe some of you need to, there's something here with fish. Some of you guys may need to like go to the aquarium, or you get asked to go to the aquarium, or there's something in getting a terrarium, or getting an aquatic animal, being around aquatic animals. Also some of you may be like you're eating a lot of fish, and that may be negatively contributing to things. Ooh, specifically down here, I didn't even mean to be circling that area. But check yourself about eating fish. Maybe some of you are at least needing to go down to pescatarian, or consider that. Also, there's going to be a lot going on in the subconscious, in your dreams. With the moon card being out, there's secrets coming to lives, illusions breaking down. Some of you really shedding certain parts of yourself, really coming into alignment with your divine masculine, divine feminine energy. There could be a lot of dreams, a lot of downloads. Some of you, there may be a Pisces around that you're having a really intense connection with. There may be an Aquarius around that you're having a really intense connection with, or a Cancer that's really positively contributing to things. Some of you may be having issues with your sexuality. There's like a fluidity between the masculine and the feminine, figuring out what kind of clothes you want to wear, who you want to sleep with, who you want in your bed, whose attention, whose company you want to keep. And you're really coming into an alignment. Some of you may have, like, you're going through a very deep spiritual awakening, spiritual experience. Some of you may be creating a spiritual business, or doing something of the healing modality sense, yoga, massage, tarot, aura readings, energetic readings, things of that nature, delving deeper into astrology, and it brings you money. It brings you promotion. There is new connections, new beginnings, new friendships, just new awareness, blessings coming to you. But you got to get clear. You got to get clear, because this awareness wants to come in. This alignment here, see, you're in perfect alignment, but then this harsh alignment wants to come in. So those of you who pick this card, I think that there's just some really intense spiritual experiences, spiritual downloads that want to come in, messages that want to come in, that You need to get quiet. You need to declutter your space, get organized, and allow yourself to open up, to really invest in your space, to really divinely commune with spirit in your space. It's time. Okay. I love you. Also, there's money coming. All right, pile number 2, you chose the heart chakra die that landed on number 2. Look how beautiful this stone is. I want you to be able to see. It's a good pick. Alrighty, with the heart chakra die, there may be just the die, rolling the dice in general. There may be something with you guys going on, those of you who chose this, in regards to indecision, decisiveness, making heart-based decisions, needing to make heart-based decisions, having recently made heart-based decisions, like healing of your heart, needing to focus on your heart chakra, operating out of that place, meditating into that place, breathing into your heart chakra, getting outside in the grass and nature is something that came up, traveling to places that are more green, that have lots of trees, deep forest, needing to take leaps of faith, risking, rolling the dice. That's something that's coming up for you guys as well. There's no time period on this, so whenever you see it, you see it. And, there could be the need for you to take a risk, switch shit up, do something different. Just look at it from a different perspective. Now, with me rolling a 2, there's definitely here something about choices, balance needing to be restored, patience, needing to make a new relationship with patience in your life, needing to have the patience, give yourself the time to make right decisions, but also getting to a point where you make right decisions quickly. You trust yourself, you trust your instinct enough to make right decisions quickly. Because some of you guys may be in extreme positions, like extreme emotions, just an extreme situation, and it's really showing you what's truly in your heart, what you truly hold to be true, and who you are, when it comes down to the nitty-gritty. Now, you guys chose you didn't choose, but from the Spirit of the Oracle animal deck, you guys got the horse spirit, which is freedom is yours. And I'm just going to read the protection message for you guys in regards to this. And it goes like this. Are you feeling stuck? Has your spirit been broken by challenges you have faced? Your current choices may not seem to be the best, but you are not seeing the clearing ahead where you can break free and run. Whatever your choices right now, they can lead you to exhilarating freedom. So trust the guidance of spirit. Horse spirit is here to tell you that adventure calls, and you will soon realize that your power is greater than you think. Perhaps your frustration and feelings of being fenced in are the result of being too much on your high horse, unwilling to come down to earth and join the herd that wants to support you. Being in control and in charge can be overrated. It's time to loosen up, drop the reins, let go, and prance with others just for the fun of it. And when you guys let go and lean into your freedom, you see how connected you are, how loved you are, how strong you are, how okay it is for you to let go of endings, for you to move forward. Now, this is the Art of Kundalini deck. This is an oracle deck. There's no book or anything like that. These come with specific messages, so I wanted to read out of the book because I love it and it's just fucking beautiful. Look at this card. And I also wanted to say there's definitely some third eye crown chakra activation going on with you guys, as well as the heart. So it's like heart, third eye, crown. Like it's there's levels to this shit. And you're going upward. These are upward spirals. And there comes a moment of bliss for you guys, of fulfillment, of understanding, of swaying. And through deep meditation, through deep love of self, you get to elevate and feel the different power, the energy flow from one chakra upward. Seeing how your life differs once you understand your interconnectedness and that you are this mysterious universe. There is no separation, and you don't need a partner to experience happiness, fulfillment. Some of you guys are really, if you look at this, there's from the Light Seer deck, we got the Ten of Cups, and then from the Fountain Tarot, there is the Hermit reversed. And if you look at this card upright, the light's going upward. And going here, when it's reversed, it's going downward because there's a time to go inward. Some of you may have been experiencing isolation right now, or needing isolation. That's something that's coming up. There could be an end of your relationship to isolation, to your relationship to solitude. There could be a period. Some of you may be going through a breakup, maybe understanding or a separation of sorts, and or some of you, maybe your partner's traveling, and it's the end of a thought process, the end of how you used to think or feel about that separation or that division. For some of you, it's like, what can you let go of, right now? What can you really let go of? What can you let end? What thought processes could end? What words are you saying out loud that you could stop saying? What because words are spells. So it's really important that you understand what you're professing with your mouth. What could you stop saying about yourself? What thoughts do you need to stop having with yourself? What conversations are you done having? What legalities are you done dealing with? There is an end of a mental cycle here. So what can you create? What can you let go of in order to create like this awe-inspiring inward moment? How can you cultivate independence? Is there, understanding the difference between isolation and like having me time? Like, when was the last time you actually really had some quality me time? Or are you taking too much? Some of you may be just really wanting to go inward right now, and that's okay. It's just a time that you stop putting up a facade about it and that you communicate effectively about it. If you're needing alone time, you need to stop playing games about it and learn how to just be like, hey, I need alone time because I need to get my mind right. And some of you, there's definitely something going on with like an end of a spiritual appearance or the way it used to be. Some of you may be having a different, through alone time or through a breakup or an ending of something, you guys are getting a new dream. It's like a new American dream, a new dream of how it should be, a new idea of how happiness looks, like what success looks like, what fulfillment looks like. Your definition of success is changing. Your definition of love and togetherness may be evolving. Your thought processes on monogamy, on open relationships, on celibacy, on being by yourself. There are new thought processes coming in. And also some of you may be having some really deep spiritual awakenings. Like I said, there's a heavy crown chakra activation, third eye crown chakra activation going on. And it's just like, hey, make sure you check your authenticity. Make sure you show up appropriately, authentically in your life. Just check your bulb. Also, with the Hermit reverse, some of you guys may be ignoring some wise advice or ignoring an inner voice. There may be a Virgo or a Gemini around that things are shifting in that relationship. You may be thinking differently about them. I feel like there's also maybe a water sign or a Scorpio that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you're having, that you're needing, some of you are needing space from, or you're learning new ideals about them, new ways to love them, learning more about their love language. Either way, there are new relationships being cultivated here with independence, with freedom, with your autonomy. How you fill your cup so that you enter into relationships with other people and friendships with other people that have full cups. Cultivating independence so you can have healthy romantic relationships. Ending the way that it used to be, the way that you thought partnership used to be. And for a lot of you, you are choosing to let an old version of you die so that you can come into happiness and being able to be happy by your damn self. You can do bad all by your damn self. And when you show up for yourself, you show up, even though especially those of you in committed relationships, it is so important that you understand how to self-soothe, how to be a whole person, that you have your own whole life, so that you can have a healthy togetherness experience with friends, with family, with romantic partners as well. All right, you guys got that. You got this. Freedom is yours. I love you. All right, my little cranes, you guys. This is pile 3. Chose the origami crane. And cranes are a symbol of hope, of youthfulness, happiness, stillness, longevity, also good fortune. So yes, good shit coming, big shit popping. They're also mystical and magical and seen as holy beings. So you guys definitely may be more on a very crown chakra, etheric, mystical, magical kind of energy right now. And it definitely looks like it may be a lonely place. Some of you may be in a lonely place at the beginning of a spiritual awakening or a new breakthrough. Some of you just may be really feeling down and not understanding the magic and the power that you possess. And it said, if you fold 1,000 origami cranes, your wish will come true. And so I just thought that was, a beautiful little message for you guys. And through the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, you guys got the Scarab Beetle Spirit, which is magic works through you. I'm going to read the protection message, and we're going to get started. So, do you doubt your unique inner magic? Are you afraid that you have no originality or that creative juices don't flow through you? Perhaps you mistakenly believe you're not the creative manifesting type. Scarab Beetle Spirit's message is that creativity is a living force that comes to all of us from Spirit, who wants every person on the planet to manifest magic and co-create the world anew. You are as capable of resilience and innovation as anyone. If you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you always got. So draw inspiration into your being and begin to playfully create something new. And do it without any judgment. Creativity and magic are your legacy as an expression of the Creator. So let them flow through you. Hey! Let that creative energy flow through you, Cranes. There is deep, deep awareness. Look at the beauty of this card. I feel like there's, some of you may be getting some downloads by way of imagery. Maybe some psychedelic trips coming up for you guys, something that you're exploring. If you're curious about it, here's your sign. There's some things about duality also going on here. You guys really needing to tap into both masculine and feminine, divine masculine and feminine energies within you, needing to honor that through clothes, through expression, through music, through who you hang out with. Really create some diversity and surround yourself with people who you can go deep with, who can take it there. You guys, also from the Art of Kundalini Oracle deck, you got Become Your Goddess, and I love this deck. It's so beautiful. I don't fuck with Oracle decks, but I had to get this one. And there's just something, I feel like you guys maybe take a bubble bath, being in water, really taking a spiritual bath. Get at me for them customized customized herbal self-care products. Really leaning into your own magic. Meditation is really important. I think also getting a purple stone, getting some amethyst, maybe a midnight fluorite, something that's really deep purple, wearing deep purple clothing, leaning into that heart, yes, leaning into the heart chakra and leaning into the crown chakra, exploding that energy, exposing it to yourself, exposing it to your friends. And some of you, that may be something that's happened. You may have exposed your spirituality to your friends, and you may have realized that they're not for you. They don't understand you. There may not be people. Some of you may be just going through a shedding of friends, a shedding of people, feeling uninvited, feeling unincluded, feeling left out. But light is shining. Light is shining. There is illumination coming to this. Illumination coming to your situation, to your awakening. And you really needing to get your head out of from looking down. It's time to look upward. And once you look upward, you realize that you have the key. That you are the key. And that what's on the other side of this door is warmth, independence. If you look here, there's no partnered cards, so you guys may be in a period of being single, or even if you're in a relationship, you may be feeling alone, you may be feeling left out, or really having to be in a place of cultivating some independence, cultivating some autonomy, treating yourself, becoming your own goddess, really taking care of yourself, eating better, taking yourself on dates, getting more ritualistic with your alone time, turning your phone off and scheduling your alone time, buying better conditioner, really taking care of your hair. Some of you really need to take care of your hair. That's a weird message. Like buying better conditioner, looking into maybe even some of you may be going natural. So really digging into YouTube and figuring out your own hair care routine, your own natural routine. Figuring out what fruits and vegetables and supplements contribute to healthy hair and healthy skin, healthy nails. You really taking care of yourself and understanding that you're not left out. You aren't alone. You may physically be alone, but you are not alone. And those of you who are really feeling alone may need to really be alone right now. Learning how to self-soothe, learning how to take care of yourself. Learning how to operate outside of a group, learning how to operate outside of an institution. Maybe some of you are feeling excommunicated from a group or feeling ostracized, feeling, I feel like actual excommunication for some of you. You really leaning into your own spirituality, really figuring out what it is that you believe in. And once you strip away this illusion, this confusion that's going on, There's so much that's aware, that's around, so much that's going on. There's, drama here, possibly for some of you guys, conflict here. Some of you guys may have a fight that really reveals some stuff, that reveals your options, reveals the fact that you've been putting yourself in the back burner. And you have all these options now, and you may be like, oh shit, I have all these options, I don't know what to do with it. But there's light. You gotta get through this before you get here. So with the sun coming out, understanding also, I think it's important to pay attention to the imagery of the rays coming in. It's almost like the sun is coming in through this window, the light of the sun. So whenever you guys are feeling really down, there may be someone with heavy Leo placements around, someone with that's just really joyful and revitalizing. There may be kids that come around, maybe playing with children is something that is coming up. Some of you may feel separated from children, or may not, or be in a place where you don't understand, or you're not communicating, properly with your children, but there is light coming to that confusion is shedding. And once you choose to get out of this energy and choose to realize that you have the key, bam, the light comes in. Success, things are on the up and up, feeling revitalized, feeling more energetic. There just may be, some of you may be going through a little bit of ego death. There may be ego issues related to money, financial hardships. Some of you may have lost your job and you're realizing that, oh shit, once I realized that this job didn't make me, I have all these fucking options. I have all these passions to pursue, all these cups that I could pursue, all these passion projects, all these ideas, all this inspiration that I could act on now that I have the time to do it. Some of you may be just getting, deep ideas, getting deeper love, more victory, or possibly an award coming soon when you feel your lowest. But either way, it's really important that you move with confidence and conviction and get into a place of awareness, getting out of this energy and going from head down to head up, looking into the light, looking into the situation, no longer, operating in willful blindness, no longer putting yourself in the back burner, no longer keeping yourself in the shadow. It's time to, also some of you, there's just maybe stuff going on with kids for some of you. Your kids may be feeling left out. Your kids may be experiencing a lot of confusion. They may be not understanding school very well. Your kid may be coming into a really spiritual time, which is forcing you to get into a really spiritual time. There could be just good times going on with your friends and family that you guys are really reminiscing about, or really feeling that distance, feeling this social distance. So either way, understand that with the sun coming out, that clarity is coming, illumination is coming, glory is coming, more self-love. And with more self-love, you have the understanding of being like, hey, I haven't been taking care of myself the way that I need to. I haven't been taking care of my spirit the way that I need to. And it's time that I really get clear, get out of the fantasy, get out of the illusion. There may be a Scorpio or a Leo around that. It's like for some of you, it really, the Scorpio and Leo really help you, and for some of them, it's like a recovery from them. So for more details, get a personal reading. But there are options available to you, babe. And it's important that you do your shadow work. You ask yourself the hard questions. You catch yourself when you're looping in old cycles. You catch yourself whenever you're operating out of the old paradigm, when you're operating out of a fear, out of lack, out of scarcity, that you pierce through the veil and pierce through, and you realize, hey, I have access to infinite resources. I have divine connection that I have access to, divine energy, divine spirituality, divine sexuality, divine knowledge, divine resources, divine riches, divine wealth, notoriety. and I have dominion in the spirit realm. I can, I have access to my familiar spirits. I have access to my ancestral, my benevolent ancestors, my spirit guides. You leaning into understanding what you have as opposed to being overwhelmed by it. All right. I love you. Mwah.